Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Frostpunk, shall we? So it's getting super cold. As you can see, we finished healthcare insulation research, which means that most of our hospitals are okay if they're within the range of a heater. Now this one, we need to turn the heat on here, and I'm just going to hold O and turn the heat on most of these places that are absolutely frigid. So because the Faith Keepers are too cold, I am going to have to probably try to turn on this heater, see if it spreads heat to hit them. I hope so. There we go. Okay. Anybody else super cold? This cookhouse is cold. Nobody's working on it right now. It's under construction. This cookhouse is also cold. Let me turn the heater on. I think actually even with the heater, they're cold. However, it doesn't matter because nobody is here. I don't think anybody's... Well, maybe they are. Is anybody working right now? Inoperative... Okay. So what I can do is overdrive. And I'll see. I don't think people work here after working hours, but it'd be nice. We have a lot of raw food we need to convert. We're actually running really low on rations. People are... Yeah, that's going to be... Okay, so we got to pay attention to this. And this is how the game is. You know, I built the extra hunter's hangar, but we just have so many more people that our food is less than a day. So we need to do a better job getting food. 100%. We have plenty of coal for right now, anyway. But we need to work on food. I built this separate cookhouse so they could process these. We're not going to starve, but... we need to figure this out. Now, some of these buildings, okay, like the Faith Keepers, there's 10 people working here, and I don't know if we need them that many anymore, given that we have no discontent and that we have full hope. But maybe it's useful later. Okay. So, the temple has influenced some people to mend their ways. I mean, okay, that happened. We had a burial ceremony for the person who died. I think it was that old guy. And now we have some... we built another research facility, but we need to put some workers there. So, let's think. What buildings do we have that we don't need as many people for? I really don't think I need as many on these field kitchens. I don't know how many you need to have them actually work, but they seem to be just fine. Alright, this thumper has a bunch of engineers on it, so I'm just going to take them off for now, because I want the engineers here, and we're researching generator range upgrade when the next workday starts. The more workshops we can have, the better things are going to be for us, because we're just at a point where there's so many technologies we need. You can see how we're running low on food. Heat is going to become a serious issue. Like, I can't just keep the generator at overdrive very long. I'm actually going to turn it off overdrive for the evening. I know that it's going to make this place cold, but we don't have to worry about that. Alright, Book of Laws. We've got another law we can pass. Okay. So, we could do Protector of the Truth. And then you can move up to, like, the ultimate ability here. There's also Righteous Denunciation, which is good for the food situation. But because we kind of passed that, I don't know if we need to go too far in this. Some of these have negative effects, unless the Londoners come back or something like that. I'm going to leave these alone. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go back to laws and see if there's any adaptation laws that we can sign. Honestly, I don't think we need a public house. Well, actually, we could build a public house. We don't really need it right now, but this is fine. This is just like a place for people to drink, like a tavern, kind of. That's all right. We can do that. This isn't something I'm building just because I feel like, you know, we need it right now. It's just something that I want just in case things start going sideways. Let's call it the pipe in the hole. It's just like London, they say. It is. Alright, so people are getting sick because I think they're cold, so I will turn on the generator. This has... The hothouse is not working. We need to research hothouse insulation when we can. This is actually giving it heat, and it has its heater on, but it's still not warm enough. And this is an indication that we need to boost not only our generator, but our steam hub. You know, you get to a point where it's like, well, yeah, you have coal, but it doesn't matter. How many workshops do I have? 1, 2, 3. No, I want another one. I'm not happy with this. I need to start annihilating science, if possible. We have to have all of the good technology, or we're not going to make it. This is in range of the steam hub and the field kitchen, I believe? No, not the field kitchen. That's too bad. There. This is in range of the field kitchen, but not the steam hub. I can put it over here. They've got both field kitchen and steam hub. Okay. Now, luckily, look, the temperature's going to raise significantly, so we can have a brief respite from the nightmare, and we're going to take advantage of that. Now, we need people to work at the cookhouse. We have a lot of jobs that we need to fill, but we don't have enough labor to do that. So how are we going to make that happen? Well, I think there's nothing wrong with just turning off the public house. I don't need this right now. Hope is fine. Discontent's fine. I'm just going to kind of temporarily shut that down. And I don't know if I need the second cookhouse either. I'm going to see how the first cookhouse does. What happened here? Unexpected guests. Captain. Oh, okay, well, I was thinking we don't have enough employment. We just found some. A group of exhausted survivors have reached our city. From their frantic explanations, we know they've come a great distance and that many of them died on the way. The phrase, "doom is coming," keeps being repeated, and they say many more refugees are following them. They're begging for you to help them. So here's your choice. You can help them, bring them in, send out search parties to bring the other refugees. You can, let's be cautious. So what we're going to do is, it's up to you. So let's be cautious says you let this group come in, and then for each other group you decide what to do with them later. Or you could actively go get other people. Now, I'm going to be cautious, okay? We're going to let them in, and we're going to have 3, it tells you right here, 3 waves of refugees. That means your city is going to get put under an insane amount of stress of more and more people So right now you can already see we're running low on food. So we need to do a better job of, we're going to put, 30 per day there. We're going to turn this back on and start putting some workers here. And we're going to see how we can do on food. We're also going to need housing, and we're going to need heat. So, these things, but it's going to take, did we finish this yet? Okay, yeah, we need people working here, the maximum. What's the temperature like over here? It's not good. Even if I turned it on, the temperature is freezing. So the weather is so bad, but it's going to warm up. We're going to need to build a field kitchen down over here. Where is it? Well, a steam hub will do for now. And then we will need a field kitchen. It's in Faith. I'm like, which tab is this in? Okay. There we go. Gotta warm them up over there. We need wood, though. We're running low, and we need to build a bunch of houses. Alright, new day. So, it's going to start warming up. The temperature should decrease. I'm going to turn off the overdrive. Discontent goes down. And a lot of these places should be okay now, temperature-wise. Chilly is what you want. This is the target. We want things to be chilly. It's a low risk, and it's pretty easy to maintain. Alright, so let's see if these people... We're actually full on rations. We need them to start churning these things out. There we go. Oh, we have to do this to meet the demands. That's fine. I can get a person to work here. I'll take one person off of... Oops. I'm going to take one person off of the drill and just put somebody on this, and we could turn on the heater. Hey! We don't really need it, but I just wanted to make the promise. So there we go. Okay. So you could see we're researching pretty heavily. I'm going to... Do I have any engineers working at either of these? I do. I'm going to take off the engineers right here and put them over here. Somebody's hungry. They should get a meal pretty soon now. But we need both more food storage and more food overall. So I'm going to need to build a resource depot over here for food. And then I'm going to need to build at least one more. I could build hothouses. But if you look at our hothouse, this provides 2.4 food per hour. Okay. Whereas one of these produces 30 food per day. So, I don't think the hothouse is operational for the entire day. However, we can get technology to boost those up. Actually, it does tell you on the tooltip here that these supply 30 raw food, so they're pretty similar with the current technology. I'm going to build another hunting place. And we could just kind of put it over here. So I don't know exactly how much food we'll need, but we want to make sure that we're feeding everybody, because you really can't come back from starvation. All right, we did the generator range, so now we can click here, and you can expand the range setting. You can see now a lot of these places are getting more and more heat. This range has gone out, and you can actually toggle this. So if you want to make it smaller, you can, to save coal. We're going to keep it there. We're going to go to tech, and we might want to boost the heaters for spot efficiency. I think this is a good idea. And then we probably need to go to the next tier. A factory is also great because we can start getting automatons and prostheses. 50% faster scouts is fantastic. Large resource depot is an upgrade that can hold... oh, but you can't build this in place of an existing depot. That's a shame. We just have to build new ones or dismantle the ones that we have at some point. Okay. Probably because it's so much larger that you can't just drop it on top. That's fine. And then cookhouse insulation is useful. So is hothouse insulation. Industrial hothouse. This is what we're talking about. And then a better house for people to live in that would be warmer. So we definitely need to go to tier 3. But I think improved heaters... Yeah, this is good. Okay, we'll get this for now. And these guys... oh, they can't even finish because the storage is full for coal. How about that? I mean, that's a good problem to have in a way. But we need to build the bigger warehouses, that's for sure. Alright. I'm gonna turn off this thumper and this thumper for now. And they'll be able to drop these off as soon as they have enough space. I don't know if they can do it piecemeal, but we'll watch them. Now, all of these people who have been unemployed... Okay, great. Oh, that's right. We have all these kids that came back. Okay, so we did get a bunch of food and lumber, which is nice, but we have all of these children. Now, we have a child shelter. They'll start moving in very soon. Now, turning these off, though, does not rid them of employees. So you need to make sure you click on that to get those out of there. Okay. And we now have a bunch more workers. So, engineers, children, everything. Okay, good. So, we have a lot of homeless folk. So, we need to immediately get on this and build some bunkhouses. And it's going to be cold. There's not much we can do except try to put them close to the heaters that do exist. And this isn't one of them. Okay. Let's see if this will give us enough homes. Alright. Okay, good. This is waiting. I could actually just turn this resource depot into coal if I wanted to. I need it to be food, though. Because the hunters are going to come back. This cookhouse... Oh, I employed people, but I forgot to turn it on. Okay, there you go. We have 60 employees. Okay, great. Let's throw people everywhere. So this needs people. Here you go. You got 10. They're not going to do a good job because they just got here, but what can we do? I'm going to top off the coal mine. And this field kitchen needs folk. This needs people. I'll top this off for now. You could top that off. Okay. The rest of the people are going to be building, and we're going to start throwing in even more stuff. We're going to make sure that we have enough food. We probably want to build another hothouse, and that we have enough labor in general for people to do. We could build a sawmill, you know, over here to get rid of this wood, clear space for ourselves. And put another person at this fuel kitchen. And I'm actually going to go around too and just make sure that I think I have some heaters on that I don't need. Well, these are chilly. It's not great. But this heater needs to be just for the working day. Storage near capacity. Okay, we do need to then... I wanted to wait, but we can't, and that's okay. We need to build another resource depot. And how are we doing on houses? We still have 9 people who don't have a house, so we need to build some more bunk houses. And by the way, you might think like, oh, that's just too many houses. It ain't. Because 3 more waves. So we actually probably want to use all of our resources to just build as many houses as we can. And prepare for it. You can turn the people away if you wish. Oops, I forgot to turn my scouts back on. But I always try to save them. So here's, look, you could see where they are on the map. Here's refugees, so they're coming. This scout, can you go over here and do this? Now this is a fishing village, which we could turn on for food. So we probably want to get to tier 3 so we can get another outpost. The other scout, I don't see another place that we haven't yet researched. So they are found. So we can disband a scouting unit, but let's just keep it there just in case anything else comes up for now. Alright, so we got improved heaters researched for, you know, anything we need done. Here we go, I'm going to turn this on to coal. In terms of just a spot heat, the heaters will do that for us. We probably want to build those preemptively in any area where there isn't a heater or a steam hub. I always call it, I mean, they call it improved heaters, but, you know, I call it heater, but... So, like, this area right here has a steam hub, but not, there isn't really one down here. So let's build that. And we're just going to keep throwing in bunkhouses for anybody else who is coming. Okay, and I'm going to build another hothouse and see if we can ever get, you know, make this better. That'll destroy what? Some resources? Yeah, we need to, I need to go to resources and build, like, a sawmill. It would be nice if I had a better sawmill than this, but I don't. Unfortunately, people are working here, and there is a little bit left, but there's not very much left. I'm going to try to put one down here, I guess. Looks like we can build another wall drill right there. So this placement gets this sawmill everything. It's in range of the field kitchen of all of that wood that's there. We'll worry about that later. And, oh, we need a new research. We're going to go tier 3. We have to. Okay, so running from the storm. Here's your choice. And this is how brutal this game is. You could say everybody's welcome, only healthy, or get out of here. I will take everybody. Now, this is going to put a huge stress on our medical infrastructure that we can't handle. So we're going to need to immediately build infirmaries. These take steam cores, but that's okay. I can put it way out here. It's next to everything. At this point, you know how like we had the Londoners and we were just completely ruined? This is similar. You're going to just be so in the weeds because the game is just going to keep throwing stuff at us, and there's very little that we can do. So you're going to have all of these, you know, negative red things up here because your infrastructure probably isn't scaled up enough, and we're just going to do our very best. We'd like it if people weren't homeless and all of these things, but we're just trying the best that we can. Now, we're building a lot of houses, so they should be okay. I definitely just need more food. Like, I don't care how many hangars I have to build. We need them all. I don't want to starve. It's just not good. I don't want to be too close. I'm building a lot. And I almost used up all of my steel. So we're taking a big hit on resources, but that's what we got to do. Alright, we got tier 3. So, something I want to do, look at this. We're actually great. And I'm going to switch this over then. I'm going to go to my warehouse right here. And I'm going to turn it to rations instead of raw food. Because we made so many rations. I want both of those full. We're going to be getting more and more people. Our demand for hunger is just going to escalate. Okay. Now we're on tier 3. What can we do at tier 3? We could do a lot. And we're going to just try to crank these things out. Oh, you know what? Okay. I keep doing this. I'm sorry, everybody. I misspoke. Improved heaters, which I researched earlier. This does not improve the steam hubs. It improves the internal heating. So it is spot healing, but it's for each little house, not that has heating, not a steam hub. We want steam hub over here. But let me see about exploration. Maybe I can build more outposts and I just didn't realize it. Maybe I'm completely wrong about this. Let me see something. I thought it was just like scouts, but maybe I'm misremembering this. Let me see if I can just build another outpost depot. Can I? Or maybe you can use the same place and just make another one. No, it says it needs... yeah, you can't, so... I don't see that I have another location that would accommodate this. Oh, there is one. It's way back here. Got to rotate the camera. Perfect. Okay, great. We definitely want this. I want the other food. Okay, so this, we're going to put people at the field kitchen, or the infirmary. This is just going to be regular people at the sawmill. We could turn the heater on. It is very cold. We'll just turn this on during the working day to warm it up. Okay. There we go. So, it looks like right now... oh, I got to research stuff. Okay. Let's go over to House. And House says it'll protect people. And then this says infirmaries employ less people. That's also good. Industrial hothouse. Takes a bunch of steam cores, but it provides a ton of food. So we want that as well. And then over in resources, we could get better coal mines, better drills, better charcoal kilns. Oh boy, there's so many choices. I'm going to go ahead and take a house. Okay. Well, everybody, this is going to get harder and harder now as more and more waves of refugees come. It means you have more people to do jobs, which is great, but the city starts to grow so quickly that it can be very, very challenging. We're going to have another wave come in 13 hours. So we need to prepare for that as well. You can see on the right as well as on the map when they're coming. So that's definitely our next priority. We're still okay. You know, we're not completely ruined. Our hope and discontent are very good, but it's going to be, as it always is in this game, a struggle. I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care.